I don't even know what Pyre is about. Of Pyre? No, I have seen zero gameplay of Pyre. And game capture, let's change this to Pyre. Okay. There we go. Updated. Hey, Braz. Yes, you came in just in time to see us switch over to Pyre. We beat Slime Rancher. Oh, that's right. I forgot this was one of his favorites. I'm gonna tag live again. I will text him. Depending on where he's at. I also have no idea where I should be putting my my webcam. I'm very excited for this. I've been looking forward to Pyre. Yes, new game, MIDI. New game indeed. Oh yeah, Inscription, I think? Yeah, I think I remember seeing someone play that before. Let's up the brightness just a little bit for stream's sake. Cursor speed feels fine.
The plains that sleep below, to the canyons open wide, hear the song of gentle morning for the lost and lonesome bride. On the hill and in the valley, where the weeping flowers hide from the song of gentle morning for the lost and lonesome bride. Now he roams through hill and valley, and the canyons open wide, singing songs of gentle morning for his lost and lonesome bride. For his lost and lonesome bride.
Oh my god.
On the plains that sleep below, to the canyons open wide, hear the song of gentle morning.
Darren Korb is so very talented, and so is, oh lord, I am blanking on her name. It's I want to say it's Ashley something. Hold on. Ashley Bennett. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Ashley Bennett. Oh my god, there's 39 songs to this game. Oh. Oh. You were woken up to hear Pyre? Yes, Pyre. Hello, welcome. I was kind of putting on time for you to make sure that you could join us. All right, let's get started. Oh, they both of them sang in Bastion and Transistor, I believe. And I'm positive they sing in this one too. They're just, oh, so amazing. We'll just do Stightened Standard. I have no idea what I'm getting into, but I'm so excited. God, this is real smooth. It's my brewed beer. It's a honey blonde ale, I think. Oh yeah, 100%. We'll need to bring one over next time. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in a strange attire. Oh. Downside. It's a vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken Land. Hey, Timbit! Eldermans. I actually like that. I'm gonna have to use that for something. Eldermans.
Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See, right on schedule. What'd I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive. Someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask.
Looks like she's breathing.
It seems she still is. Then stand aside. I shall send her to a better place. She's a she. Can you people just tell?
Hang on. The markings on her rags. I think she's one of them. Good. That is a good... Hot dang, guys. Hold on. I gotta tab out real quick. Because I'm trying to find a better place to put my camera. Let's try there. Might get a little bit in the way, but we'll find out once the GUI pops up.
But look at her. She is beyond our help, and we are beyond hers. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that one there, chum. See you back on the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have, at best, an hour.
Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns toward you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. Hey, thank you for the resub, Flying What's-It. Welcome to your 9th adventure. I turned into a smoker there for a second. God. It's a good thing there's gonna be a VOD of this, guys. You're parched, and he gives you a drink. You wake, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. I know absolutely nothing about this game, other than the name is Pyre, and it has amazing music. And it's made by Supergiant Games. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. The name's Hedwin. Now come on. Edwin. He is one of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through the alabaster streets. Commonwealth. It's a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principle of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. No, not the buffering! Shadow, run out there and tell your parents, stop streaming things. Tell them you have far more important things to do. Edwin beckons you to enter the wagon. Might as well step on inside. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books.
I'm back. And with a guest.
She loosens the clasp on her mask. Oh! Well, hot dang!
You may call me Jadariel. And as for myself...
The small one struggles with his mask. Jadariel soon assists him. Jadariel. She is the most imposing of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Oh, he's a dog!
Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail.
He is the smallest yet loudest of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. God, I'm jealous of that of that mustache. Look at that thing. That thing is glorious. I need to grow me one of those. Such pleasantries are out of the way. The horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks.
Can she do it?
Hope so. Haven't asked her yet.
What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, sister. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what?
He is asking if you are a reader. One who can derive meaning from text.
Come on! What do you think I've been doing for the past 10 minutes?
Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. What more is going to happen? I'm going to get in more trouble? Admit it. Over time, you managed to learn something of the old ways, in spite of the Commonwealth decree. Deny it. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in her right mind would dare violate the law of the land. I'm already cast out, or remain silent. Who you are, what you did to earn your sentence, is no one's business but your own. You confirm their suspicions. There is no use trying to hide it now.
Well then, glory days! Because it just so happens my associates and I, well, we got ourselves a nice material here for someone just like you. Haha! Sentence!
Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, friend.
The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Have a look. Can I read the candle? This intricate sigil. Oh my god, I just pulled a Matt Mercer. This intricate sigil, a symbol of some sort, is set in the wagon's floorboards. You cannot sense its purpose. I'm just gonna have to mark that if no one else clips it, so I can clip it and send it to Matt later. Oh Lord. This strange book, one of several such heavy objects. Oh, one of several such heavy, ominous volumes. The exiles you met seem very interested in them. You're right, I can't read Timbit. It's all been a ruse. I'm just guessing at the shapes. You pick up one of the old and heavy tomes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Forward. A formal welcome, undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rites. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is a testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from the forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Is that E-R-E? That looks like a capital E. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of the 8, as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Air? Okay, so I was right. It does keep me rolling. It's getting me in the voice, too. It's really helping out with that. E-R-E means before. Before the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of the 8 as they align as shown. Yo, could I get a define command? Could I get something to just like straight up Webster dictionary it? Timbit, if you can get me that command, I will 100% put that in here. Do you know how much I love looking up words that I don't hear often or understand? Oh my god, I would love that. I need it. The foreword. Brief instructions on when, where, and how to commence the rites. You wrote one for Rewind that works kinda, not always. Worked better before Wiki changed their stuff. Could you just do like a Webster dictionary lookup or something? Or is it like a lookup of any and every known thing? Conjunction before in time. I was driven for some half mile ere we stopped. Interact to press T for a clearer look at the text. Oh, well that would have been nice. Instead of wondering if it was a capital E. You're right, Wiki is free. Oh, it's paid for Webster or others. That makes sense. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Webster makes money off of their words per minute. Reader!
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile.
Ain't gotta voice act this one.
'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rites, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked.
So it is true.
Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go?
She should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in her. She could abandon us.
She won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond, as Headwind then calls out to you.
Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first we need your help. Show us the way.
Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Headwind asks.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
Your exile's abilities are shown here. Sprint until stamina depleted.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes.
Okay, it's mouse
the
control.
exile Rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time.
The voice is
His or her
amazing.
Cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone.
Oh. Oh.
Correctly done.
Thank you, Timbit. I appreciate it.
Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you.
Okay.
Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb
okay, I see.
into the waiting flame.
Rookie has returned.
Now snuff out
Like
the
Purgatory
adversary's
Rugby?
pyre, whilst yours yet burns. Glorious.
Ah! Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
from burning flame to ash.
Okay, so I can't cast when I have the orb.
Engulfed within the aura. Thoroughly banished. Fear not the pure.
So it's a little bit like Brick Ball.
How fine. Rookie plunged into their pyre.
And I wonder if everyone gets a W skill.
Now take it. All of the Beyonders gone.
Ah.
Doused the adversary's
So I can jump
flames.
actually over their auras. Their auras are not 3D.
An opportunity. How sad this is for the Beyonders. Ooh, ah, a banishment. The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand.
Thank you, Timbit.
Or do you?
Yeah, I'm kind of getting
This
the
was
hang
but
of
a
it.
glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell
Kind
you
of
to
dig
turn
this
back,
combat. This is
cast
really cool.
down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Oh, buddy, I know you compliment me behind my back all the time. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken.
Well, that was something.
That was our way out.
So, now we just follow the stars, or what?
Supposedly. Reader, come let us regard the night.
This is one of those that Total Biscuit loved. Really? I had no idea. Jadario leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits.
Now, show us before the Hallows catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence?
The rites are an ancient ritual, competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. Ed told you about the language that they're speaking, but you forgot the details? What do you mean? You ended up save scumming a lot in this game, even though you know losing a match doesn't mean game over. The art style is really nice. I am adoring the art style. She looks amazing. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. Oh, the voice quips aren't gibberish. Oh, I can actually look around. Capriest, the olden star, the star of the moon stag hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontented. Gold, the south star. The star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone much farther than the naked eye can see. Geminian, the olden star. Star of the first empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experiences. Scorpus, the olden star. Star of the old cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most. It's based on Latin or something, and you'll start to get a feel for it. Oh. You remember hearing something like that a while back, but you also can't remember it? The background music is just so good. Watching on phone data is much better. I'm glad it's working. Maybe you should, if you have unlimited, get a hotspot.
200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Goal.
The Ridge of Goal. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Goal Galothian. Yet loom over those living in its shadows.
Great. We're supposed to be there when, exactly?
Very soon, according to the stars. Should be able to arrive in time, if you make haste.
Then we had best get started.
Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody?
Jadariel turns to you, studying you.
Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time.
What she means is, glad to have you aboard, sister.
We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside.
Freedom. The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Let's join them. You lived on cell phone internet for over a year? Oh, that's why you were away for so long. Dang. But now you're living in fiber again? Me too! We just got CenturyLink's fiber. The downside prairie. And it's amazing. It's worth the $35 extra that I'm paying. And we are very glad to have you back, Timbit. I did seriously miss you. You and Multi, I've missed you both greatly, and I'm glad to see you guys are in good health and doing all right. You don't have unlimited, but between you, your mom, you have like 12 gigabytes per month. That'll whittle away if you use it frequently, anyway. It's weird that you don't remember you being a woman in this game. Yeah, I wonder if I should change the narrator voice because it kind of speaks for you some, too. I don't know. Stop y'all's gloating about fiber. I didn't have a choice, so I think always. 12 gigs in 2 weeks? Dear God. You arrive in the downside prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. The downside prairie, one of the downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. He fits the music? He does fit the music. He reminds me of the guy from the first game.
I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up at Hollow Root. I've got to pay a visit.
Hollow Root, the northern route to the Ridge of Gold, goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels. They always crop back up.
Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention.
Blooming Pool, the southern route to the Ridge of Gold, goes through a humid area packed with hot springs.
And get stuck in a bog while we're at it?
The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while.
What if the readers settled this? She marks the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second-guessing her along the way. Can we all live with that for now?
Yeah, sure.
If necessary.
Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route towards your goal at a certain junctures. Weigh the options. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Rookie knows someone here who owes him. Or we can go through the Bloomin' Pool. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area packed with hot springs. Jadariel thinks she can find rare flora here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sad I don't get the quality options. I would love to make partner just to have the quality options, even if I don't keep up with the partner numbers. Be 100% okay with that. I just want that viewing experience. So what are you guys thinking? Hollow Root or Bloomin' Pool? I don't know what the point of rare flora would be, or the point of Rookie knowing someone there who owes him. Thanks. Thank you, Bryce. I appreciate that. It'd be great to get there one day. Like I said, just for the options. Hollow root for more Rookie. Oh. Ugh. All right, well, let's try this. One-minute poll. You guys get a vote. You're the storyteller. Weave us a story. Gesundheit. Here, I'll get some background music for you. Oh. That's right. Those EA, IE, all those words with crazy vowels, they're always tough. All right, poll is ended. Let's view the results. We have 50% to Blooming Pool, 25 to Hollow Root, and 25 for Cody Decides. All right. Blooming Pool it is. I'm 4 hours behind you. Yawning isn't allowed. It's 8 o'clock. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Jadario offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye.
Observe. This shall pay for half our trip.
You found a black bloom. It's quite valuable. This item can be sold at the slug market. Blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, a taste of the black bloom makes the pain go away. Yeah, I work 10-hour days for an extra day off, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm still not feeling it, so we'll see if I keep up with it or not. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the ridge of gold. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and commencement of the rite. They're honestly not that bad, working the 10-hour shifts. The days usually go by pretty quick, and having Monday off is always nice, having that 3-day weekend, but I have been debating about changing it so that way I work from like 7 to 3:30 or something. Get off earlier, get to sleep in a little bit. I just won't have time to do some things on Monday like I usually do, but yeah, to heck with 5, 10 to 12-hour shifts. That's stupid. You better get paid overtime. 4/10's greater than 5/8. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. And I mean, I like having the extra day off, but sometimes it's that balance between the ability to do stuff. And like Monday as a day off, I often find myself wasting because I don't want to do extra stuff, but then I don't have the time during the week to do anything because it's like off at 4:30, home by 5, eat dinner, maybe a little bit of time to do something, go to sleep. Yeah, capitalism at its finest sucks. Oh, it sucks to be salary sometimes. The black wagon, your roving makeshift home in the downside. Let's see what everyone's got to say. Still nothing with a candle, huh? Edwin's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies in the downside. Edwin does most of the cooking. Edwin's status is donning his raiments. Jody's throw rug. fashioned from a howler's hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Jodario says not to step on it.
What are you? A drive imp?
Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along. Greentail family portrait. A reasonable likeness for a younger Rookie, with his mother and his uncle.
Oh, more drive imps. Oh wow, they're everywhere.
Old raiments. Colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. The way up to the wagon's drive imp centrifuge. Only imps could fit up there. Daryl, she seems to have something on her mind.
Reader, Greentail here was just complaining how you opted not to take us up to Hollowroot.
What? And violate our ancient second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our sister's gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find.
The crew trading post found in the downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the downside where it's traded and sold.
Did someone swat it? Sorry guys, I got caught up in the reading. And we have. Now let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare before nightfall.
Two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. The Book of Rites, an ancient manuscript that chronicles the legends of the downside and a mystic path to freedom.
Oh, haven't read this one yet.
The First Exile, in the words of Gol Gothonian, the Master General. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Salayam Mur? Salayam Mur, the Emperor of Ser, the First Exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Salayam Mur a man transformed, in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. Know his story is to know the rights.
I don't think I can... Oh!
Lone minstrel. Figure sits very still in the corner of the wagon. He is unresponsive, but he seems alive. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. Seems inopportune to ask about him now.
Wait, can I click on other things? Oh, I can click on him! He showed me his belly!
You observe the masks and robes whose old engravings and embroidery suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small they might fit a child. You observe the ladder leading up to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imp stared down at you with big, wet eyes.
I can snuff out the candles? Nice!
In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment and the rites.
Oh! Okay. Current enlightenment. Wow! There is so much more to this game than I expected. Holy cow.
The free spirit. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. His rights powers. He can cast it and throw his aura in a straight line, high jumps to evade adversaries' auras, or run much faster for a short time. His race is nomad, his past is outrider, his astral sign is unknown. So the common folk cast from the Commonwealth and stripped of name, home, and title. They ensured the highway remnants never flew far from their mountain nests. You do not yet know Hedwyn's astral sign, don't know his crime, his motive, or how many years he's been exiled. He is the one who nursed you back from the brink after finding you in the downside. His genial manner suggests that life in exile is not yet broken his spirit. He wears a bronze clasp He wears a bronze clasp, identical to that of Jodariel, suggesting the two of them may have met before their exile. He has not yet revealed what he did to earn his sentence. The Fallen Soldier. She is a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving here. She can do all the same things except for rush. She rushes forward. Her race is demon, people who have survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it, in body if not in spirit. All are welcome here, save for demons such as you, from the sentencing of Chief Physician Oralek. She's a veteran. Everyone served on the Commonwealth's blood border. Those who excelled remain. Don't know anything else. She seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest she has lived in exile for longer than the others. Much longer. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp of the Commonwealth blood border suggest a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence, you do not yet know. His what now? His astral sign? You know? Stars? The fast talker. He's an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Oh, cur is his race. That's not just a insult. A swift, dog-like creature known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. The Alpha Chiefs would later say their kind went soft no sooner than they joined the Commonwealth. I thought that was a marshmallow, honestly. I thought you were going to plap me with a marshmallow again. Lauren bust open the door, held up an empty toilet roll paper, and then threw it above my head.
Hi.
Ah. Put it on the list. Pyre. Pyre. Pyre.
Hi.
Yes.
Her.
Yes. Nightwing Cargo. Oh. A talisman grants special abilities and bonuses. Potential mastery. Masteries make exiles more effective in the rites. Oh, okay. Don't make fun of me. What? Careful.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that book club went well. People might redeem for you to play this. Just thought I'd let you know. You always say that. Alright, well, before we commence the next rite, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll ask her what book.
Hey, Lord. Hello. So the book we read, it was this last month, so tonight was the night we talked about it, but I didn't read it because I've been busy with school. Was Duma Key by Stephen King. What I read was actually pretty good. I'm interested in reading it. Not many people showed up for book club tonight, so we got a really good description of the book, and it sounds weird, but good for a Stephen King book. So I'm interested in reading it. And then next month's was the Book of Lost Things, I think is what it's called, and I'm really excited about reading that one. So I think I have to buy it off of Amazon, but it sounds really cool. Yeah, well, we talked about Stephen King, like his... Can you guys see me? Or is... Oh, the return his eye is up, isn't it? His older stuff when he was on drugs and, you know, wasn't in the right headspace, like, there's some weird stuff that happens in his books. Like, if you've read It, like Pet Sematary, like, weird stuff happens. I guess this one was one of the first that he wrote when he was sober. And, like, it's really good, and there's a lot of healing, and you can turn it on.
I was gonna change it.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Change your hair.
It's okay. But it's a lot of, like, this guy gets in a horrible accident, and it's him physically and, like, mentally healing, but there's still, like, weird psychic stuff, and there's not a whole bunch of weird stuff. Yeah, Mutant Raccoon 13.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. I've read.
She's the one who died for you.
Yeah, they did turn out good. I've read a couple of his books. Pet Sematary was one of the few books I've had to set down and, like, leave it alone for a little bit because I was like, I cannot deal with this right now. Like, I need to take a breather. I don't think I've read many more. I don't read a lot of horror, but if I do, it's usually Dean Koontz. He has like 1 million books and they're all pretty good. Oh man. I don't want to give any spoilers about Pet Sematary, but it's... I mean, we can have a book club. One of these Wednesdays we'll boot Cody and we'll have a book club. But it's just weird if you guys are typing and I'm talking. But we could pick a book. You pick a book. You know, we can vote for it. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have much time to read anymore either. I haven't read the last like 3 or 4. But I found a loophole on my Kindle. I get them from the library, the book, and then you turn airplane mode on so they can't take it back. But this, I got the large print of the Duma key just because it was available. So it's like, it's a big boy. But the words are also like big. I don't know what Cody's doing. I think he's getting more apple cake. Libraries. Yeah, the library you can rent from them and put it onto your Kindle or your phone. That's true. Yeah, I've been in this book club for coming on 3 years now, and a lot of the people, like, there's been a really good core group that we like hang out outside of book club, so it's been really great. Gotta read The Infinite and Divine. Are you hungry? No? Oh, okay. You didn't warn me. Bah. He put some sort of juice in that and I hated it. What is it, lime? Sarah, what do you do for school? Oh, it was horrible.
Sorry, I always forget that you don't like lemon.
Okay, 1 more minute, then I'm gonna get up and let you go back to gaming. Oh, political science. Poli-sci. Oh, I have a friend who just named their baby Sabriel. I've read all three of the main ones, and then the ones following Lyriel, they just came out with Golden Hand recently, and it wasn't very good. A vote for Sarah is a vote for the world.
Vote for Sarah is a vote for the world.
Yeah, the main three in Sabriel were pretty good. The ones after were just... I feel like it's weird that you're doing this on video. I mean, it's nice. Yeah, there's 3 in that first series, and then 3 in the new one, and there might... Yes, then there's one that goes... It's just one book about Clore of the Mask. Okay, the book corner is done. I'm gonna go make broccoli. Oh, Cody walked away. Right there.
Oh.
If you're asking me about Stephen King, I don't think I've read very many of his books. It's more Dean Koontz that I like. But I have some Dean Koontz books I would recommend, so if you want those, let me know.
They say bye. Sarah, why couldn't you be president? You could 100% be president. You, the second streamer, is back. I'm sorry, you guys. You're stuck with me. As the duck. Oh, for the broccoli? Yeah. Until they start getting a little browned or blackened. I'll toss them in a bowl with oil, add salt, pepper, you can add lemon pepper, you could add really any other spice. Time for Cody to set up Lauren on Twitch and do a co-stream. That's really the next step in all this. I do have a second microphone. I could do that. It would all the audio would have to run through mine because she doesn't have a mixer. But I could do that. As darkness fall. What? She just started laughing maniacally? What is that? What is it? Oh, use the fresh broccoli. Save that for a lazy day. Yeah? Uh-huh. Save the steamables for a lazy day. I do still have the Halo headset somewhere. I know Lauren has used it before in the past, but she's been using my Corsair headset that I got from my PlayStation. Usually when she does stuff with me. Well, yeah, I guess you've had your own headset now, but before that. Checking and see about a warranty on that. Usually they're good for a year. You can't. You weren't born in the US. You were adopted. Didn't stop Obama. Stop talking about broccoli while I'm eating Nutella. Oh, Lord. It's alright. While Lauren was talking to you guys, I went and got a small slice, a half a serving of the apple cake that I made. Ooh, Nutella on broccoli might not be bad. A little bit of like salt underneath. Anyway, as darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless.
Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are.
If we traveled all the way for nothing... I don't think we did. Look up.
It turned out really good, actually. I thought it might have been ruined, little underbaked, but I left it in for a little bit longer than the recipe said, and it turned out very good.
Reader, The stars align.
Born in
at
Russia and
last.
living your existence in Ohio.
You reach the ridge
That's
of goal
rad.
at the appointed time.
I had some friends growing
and
up
your
who
triumvirate
the
is
family adopted all their kids
adversaries
from
in the
Russia.
rights this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now
Oh,
let the
random
rites
people, okay.
commence.
All right, let's do this, guys. The stars are aligned, and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others, also clad in raiments. Your adversaries in the rites.
Everyone ready?
Let's hope so.
Be still. We have a visitor.
I don't know what voice to give this guy. Something real deep. The one whom she refers to steps forward. Oh, that's not bad, but he's Spanish. I think. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. Stream froze. Did stream freeze for everyone? Stream looks good on my end. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves save for the man robed. Let's redo that one. That was bad. That was a bad take. Let's just, redo that. Cut that one. Nobody moves save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask.
Die ganze Schnall.
Ooh, Lindale. Should I try and do a very bad Spanish accent? Surprised to see the old Lindale again. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Do it? Oh, Lord. Lindale. Do it. Do it. I don't know if I can. I'm really bad at accents. Surprised to see old Lindelic. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's just a weird rookie one. Who is Lindell? He's the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gold. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I can do a Spanish one. I can do his name, just his name. Lindell. Surprised to see... Yeah, it turns into like a Weasley voice. Surprised to see old Lindell again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that affront. He shovels his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. My name is Lindale. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Well, his voice wasn't quite as deep. I don't know if I could do it deeper. Especially with my voice cracking. My throat is so dry right now. Ugh. All right, gang.
Begin.
Ah.
Lendl banished.
Oh, Lindell.
Simply monstrous.
Ooh.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
No, it's water. It's actually lemon water.
The orb is up.
which is very good for one's throat, in case you didn't know. Oh! Messed up there.
All of the Nightwings banished.
Can I jump over these? No, I cannot. I can sprint.
A blow against
Nailed
the
it.
adversary's pyre.
No, I shall not accept fate.
Or, I shall not accept fate.
I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have them rattled. They mean to draw us out.
We'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Yoink.
A daring display.
I didn't realize I
Flinging
could
the
throw
orb
it.
into the flames like that. You elude
That changes things
banishment
so
using
much.
such tricks.
Yoink.
Ah, yes. No more than a lick of flame remains.
Wow, you guys
And
suck.
it is done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Oh man, that was good.
Salashi.
That was very good.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we meet next, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of
Pyre
the
is a
scribes.
sports game. I can get down with this sport.
The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange.
Oh, I can get down with this. I like this a lot. Choose a mastery. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Double rush. Or, after banishing an adversary, After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. Permanently gains 4 presence, raising the size of her aura. That's amazing. Jodariel cannot gain the... Oh, okay. At the start of a right, Jodariel's Pyre automatically gains 35 fire. Any adversaries banished by Jodariel take 30% longer to return than usual. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel gains an additional 10 fire to the adversaries... Oh, deals an additional. Press T to salute during a right... I can taunt them! Oh, this is gonna be good. When landing from a jump, Jodariel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. That could be nice. Jodariel can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Oh, boy. All of these are good. Making her more mobile sounds like a good idea, but I feel like I could really harp on her ability as a tank, and maybe that's what I should stick with. So I think I'm gonna go with regaining her stamina so that way she can do more, even though she's slower.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
After the riots, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Honestly, you think the reason you quit the game is you can never quite get the hang of the gameplay, ended up reloading your save anytime you lost, which was pretty frequent? Well, I haven't lost yet, so fingers crossed I don't have to learn what happens when I lose. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in. Do it. Yo! Astro just got the do it! On the do it roulette. He is a winner, which means I have to refund his 100 points. Do it request. Nope. Do it roulette. Refunded. Congratulations, Astro. You won!
The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free.
Until we're free. Until we're free.
Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lindell back there. Or Lindell, whatever his name is. The cold-mannered
I almost called him the cold-mannered hammerhead of the accusers, and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings.
Anyway, guess we better start packing.
As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you.
Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out.
You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up.
You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in this for the long haul.
Hedwyn wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Oh. So ask why he was exiled. Everyone has their reasons. At this point, you would like to know his. Ask how we got this wagon. The black wagon and its contents belong to a group called the Nightwings. What happened? Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. You led your fellow exiles to the rites, yet they have not asked you to participate firsthand. Why? Ask what happens if you refuse to help. You're beginning to get the impression that your participation is not optional. I don't know if we can just go down the list or not, so I'm kind of curious why I can't do them myself. You ask Hedwyn why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand. He relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and his smile.
Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way.
You sense he speaks truly, as he beckons you toward the fading dark above. You gaze at the stars, seek out your destination. Okay, so... Okay, here's some of the other stars. Pyre, the olden star. Star of the Wooded Watcher. Those born under it are mysterious and alluring. Cassius, star of the Seventh Jester. Hey, look, it's me. Those born under it tend to be rather complicated. Sagathol, star of the Whistling Prince. Those born under it possess a natural exuberance. I don't think I missed any, did I? Oh, Verdun, star of the Broken Bowyer. Bowyer? Bowyer. Those born under it are steadfast and narrow-minded. I don't know, I'm kind of digging mouse and keyboard. It seems to work for me right now. Ymir, the dusk star burns bright over an ancient spring in Ymir Valley.
That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it.
And he turns to the others.
How's it going, Rookie?
Imps fed, wheels clean.
Status, Jody? No signs of howlers. Everything is secure.
Good.
Then get some rest. We're headed for the spring of Ymir at dawn. We're off. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. More RPG stuff. You sensed Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her.
Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you're here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me?
Right? She's a horny girl. You consider the question. You've never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Jodariel wishes to know if you fear her. Admit that she can be intense. You're very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. Step on me? Deny feeling that way. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Or say nothing. Whatever she may be getting at, you think it best not to indulge her at this time. Is it too late to refund my sub? Yes. Yes, it is. See, I like this one, but I also want to say that I do not fear her, because I'm not really that afraid. You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary feel safer in her presence. Ooh. That was good. That was real good.
Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet. You survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds.
She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. We'll make the wagon shake. Jodariel gained +1 hope for the next rite. This attribute affects duration of banishment. One's capacity to see the light in things. Move on. Alright, anything else I can click on? Still the lone minstrel, huh? And I can't do anything there. Gotta clean up these cobwebs, guys. There you go. Alright, I guess we'll go. To Ymir Valley. Oh, I didn't see what it said, Rookie knew. What, clean the cobwebs? Yeah, man, it's dusty in there. You can't have spiders. The climate here in Ymir Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that,
We have a stowaway.
oh,
Home? We can go home?
she must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, to say the least, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations.
You need but say the word, Hedwin.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected. But still.
Do it, Jody.
Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her.
Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But at present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for a time.
Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this.
Really? Oh, you're so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all.
I don't know if I like her voice yet.
Some revere the 8 scribes as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn.
Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, and now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take every mite-bitten drive imp we find now, too?
Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along.
Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine.
The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Ruki. He asked us that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now.
So, I can come in? It's very hot and, a little thirsty, a little tired, too.
Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you?
Well, this is embarrassing, I think. But I don't know for sure. It's just, back home, they called me lots of names. Like, for the color of my hair.
They made fun of you just 'cause you got gray hair?
That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, it's just, they called me lots of names.
You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. May, Kay, Faye, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray, or consider other possibilities. I kind of like Faye. She seems like very much of a Faye. It is a tough decision. There we go. Let's move that up there. It doesn't seem to get in the way of anything. You think you went with May? I do like May, but I think Faye really suits her. Oh, they've each got different tooltips. She looks like she could be a May, doesn't she? She does look like she could be a K. She could definitely be a Faye. Of that you have no doubt. You suppose that she could be named Day. Her name could be Zay, however uncommon it may be. She looks like she could possibly be a Shay. She could be a Ray, perhaps, as well. There are several other names ending in AE, of which you are aware. Let's go with Faye. I like Faye. You suggest that the stowaway's girl name be Faye. She's a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity.
Why, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye. Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it.
Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along. For now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She's tired, but excited. Why don't you welcome her on board? Personally, I find nothing wrong with being fair, but I suppose it depends on why or how they called her that. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of the Yomer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Faye, and all of you, a little time to rest. Yomer, J-O-M-E-R, I think? Yogurt. It's the Yogurt Valley now, apparently, guys. She seems to have something on her mind. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon.
Oh, hi, miss. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I am older, by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much. But he is family. I'm happy to be here with my family.
You're doing a chargeback on the sub? I don't think that's how that works. You willingly paid for it. It's been almost a month. Wait, it was gifted to you, wasn't it?
I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching.
You bought this one? Oh, I thought someone gifted to you last stream. Wait, when did you resub? Oh, that's right, you I'm an idiot. You resubbed earlier. Oh, guys, I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Bye, miss.
Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. It was an hour ago, to be fair. That's what Streamlabs and Twitch is telling me. Jodariel's status is lifting heavy objects. Headwinds is tidying up. And Rookies is making a racket. Let's look at the book. No, you don't need to sleep. Good night, Lauren. Love you. Let's consider your options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them.
Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time.
All right, Bryce, you have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, and yeah, I hope you get to make it for... we won't be doing it Friday, but Monday we should be doing it. Friday we're doing Phasmophobia with some other streamers, but Monday and Wednesday we should be continuing back on the track of Pyre. So I hope you get to make it. And of course, Timbit, if you need to go to bed, by all means, don't let me stop you. I love having you here, but definitely have a good night. Get yourself some rest.
You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be forged around here.
Or you could teach us more of what you know. Perhaps prepare us for the next rite. All right, slowly finish your tequila, then get some sleep. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations, ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Forage for resources. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank and rights more quickly. Oh, snap. I don't know which one to go with. Study my own, or hone my own skills to get small global bonuses, or hone their skills individually. I'm thinking maybe study in private. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Attributes or attribute bonuses you bestow on all your fellow exiles who participate in the rites. Focus on which aspect of the Book of Rites? Oh. How much damage your exiles deal to the adversary's pyre in the rites. Each point of hope slightly reduces your fellow exiles' banishment duration during the rites, so they come back quicker. Point of quickness makes your fellow exiles move slightly faster. Point of presence slightly increases the size of your fellow exiles' aura during the rites. Let's decrease their respawn time. You concentrate on the substance of the words and teachings of the books of rites, such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. God, I think I'm losing my voice, guys. Wait, can I talk to more people here? No. Okay. Let's continue on. No! I won't do it, Timbit, I won't. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn to the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. The Fall Flat, the south route across the Yomir Valley, is riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Yomir of the Eight Scribes, or the Glue Hive. The north route across Yomir Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the Eight Scribes. Lauren's being dramatic. Bring Lauren back to read for us. You need a bedtime story. Lauren is getting into bed herself to go to sleep. However, if you want a bedtime story, might I recommend you check out some Tales of the Taverns? Currently, there are 2 up right now. One of them is 30 minutes long. I'd be happy to read you guys bedtime stories. The 30-minute long one is The Body Snatchers, and then the shorter one is an excerpt of the tale of, or the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm literally reading bedtime stories. It's a possibility for you. Tough crowd these days, man. Anyway, vote in the poll. The Body Snatchers was a good story. It was a little Old English, and I realize I hate reading Old English. But it was a good story. It was very interesting. You can't read Old English without doing a town crier voice. I don't know. I don't really know what voice I do. I don't really do an Old English voice. I don't even know if I really did an English accent on them. Fall Flat with 100% of the votes. All right, guys, Fall Flat it is. Hear ye, something, something, Bishop Alexander, slander of the town. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the dry flats of the Fall Flat.
This was the path that Yomer Mini Main ran across so many, many times. Can you not feel his presence? Him and all his friends here, in the sand and in the air and all about?
6th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. I'd be surprised if anyone gets what you're referencing there, given that you don't remember 80% of the quote. Yeah, I definitely wasn't catching it. At first you pay it little heed. The later you observe, your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gained 1 quickness on the next rite, journey onward. Oh, it's a Divinity 2 thing. I haven't played that one yet. I need to, but I haven't played it yet. En route to the spring of Yomur, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in.
Slug market.
Hedwin motions for you to join him. His easygoing smile soon fades.
You asked before, how come you can't conduct the rites yourself? It's a fair question, and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when we met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connection to those books, to us. We need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear. You've made that clear. You're our reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that job is not for you.
He pauses for a moment, then his expression softens. Did I video watch the VR thing? I did watch. I watched some of it the night that you sent it. It was very ridiculous.
Look, we'll help each other to get out of here. And as for the rites, we don't want you to feel left out. Every time we go out there, you're right there with us as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for hearing me out.
He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. Stop signs are not a suggestion. As someone who has almost been hit at stop signs, not a suggestion. Oh, did I miss? Oh, no, okay. The last emperor, in the words of Galathian, the Master General. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He only cared for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Apparently using the personal hotspot on your phone causes it to get hot. How ironic. They don't call it a hotspot for nothing. I wasn't crossing fast enough. I didn't have a stop sign. I was going the normal speed. Probably a little faster knowing me. But I digress. Actually, where's everyone else? What everyone else? Taking a quick nap. He's nearby. And her rug, ensuring the area is clear. Do I have anything for what's her goober? What's her butt? I don't see anything for her, so I'll just look.
Hello, guys. How's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey, Ron. It's going.
He's a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market. Have a good night, Tim, but thanks for stopping by, my dude. It's always good to see you, even though you hate me.
Say, How come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so...
As Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals to you in a furtive way.
Here's the deal, sister. Got an informant says there's something here connected to the Wright's business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't worry, or don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyway, you guys got something for me? Or what? That black bloom you got there, I can take it off your paws if you want. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail. Though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you're gonna have to take something off my hands here, or what?
Drag the moon crest. A talisman. Effect: after being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. 30% chance. Ooh. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. Oh, these are expensive.
That's a one-of-a-kind singer you got there. You know, and you got yourself a real good deal for me as well. So thanks. Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out.
Each of your fellow exiles may have one talisman equipped. Decide who should equip it. So, return immediately. Jody is a beast, and I was thinking, being the slowest, it might be nice to have her out quicker. So I'm gonna do that, and I can dequip it. Yeah, perfect.
Anyway, got over here at his feet, you know.
Oh, he's sitting on top of a dwarf or something. I just realized that.
We've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all the hoofing around you, so you see.
Rookie indicates to you now that would be a good time to depart. They be slugs. Oh, they're both slugs. Okay, they look like goblins, but I see the slug now. The slug market, that makes sense.
See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like her. She seems real nice, you know?
As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice, too, that she is wearing your companion's raiments.
We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable.
Hey, something's happened in the sky. I think we're up.
Oh, was he humming with the music? I didn't hear it. During the rites, avoid the auras of your adversaries and banish them with your own.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars.
Jomir, now.
Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young woman.
I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again.
I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer.
An honorable old cur bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with his son. He is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart and is very protective of him above all else. Thought it said daughter or woman a second ago.
Not tandem, father.
We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night. May the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned.
Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere, and he hands you a small talisman. I can't read apparently. You received a tailwind crest from Dalbert. Grants the bearer 2 quickness. Thank him and begin.
That cur was very kind. And his son? He was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them.
We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be her call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer.
No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember?
Very well. Reader, who shall it be?
Henceforth, you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct the rites.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Alright, what do you have? Quickness 17, Hope 22, Glory 20, Presence 10. So you're faster. What does Hope do? Faster by a little, but slower respawn. Smaller aura. Right? Am I reading that right? 6. Yes. Oh, so the higher the hope. Oh, so she's got a much bigger presence than he does. And deals more damage. But she's almost as quick. Ah, but I could give her this, which would make her quicker. So she won't respawn as quickly, but she will deal more damage. I think maybe I'll make him quicker.
Edwin.
You did not have to do this, but I'll do my best. Definitely Jodariel.
Jodariel.
As you will, or
As you will.
and do I want Ruki or her? I wish I could see his thing. Maybe I'll stick with them. The base guys. Maybe I'll try her out.
Faye.
Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too.
The choice is cast.
Well, look at you, chum, making the tough calls. Fine, whatever, I'll sit out.
Nightwings, I trust you are well prepared for these old eyes, yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Quite ready too, my son. I hope so, father. Here, now, let me show you.
Begin.
I'm getting some weird lag.
The Nightwings assert themselves thusly.
I don't know if you guys are seeing that too.
Was dangerously close. Glory.
And it's not the stream, it's like the actual game is lagging.
Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomir Minimane bring blessings to us this eve. Perhaps our chances come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting.
Collect moon drops.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son? Their pyre sputters.
Just Discord and Chrome.
Yes.
God, that lag is killing me.
The orb was cast into your pyre. Sublime. Now end the ceremony. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail. It was a glorious
That was
performance,
really
I
weird.
must say. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
We did it. Indeed. I wonder what will happen to the fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours. May you earn your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed. I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing less. Now, let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
Yeah, I'll try that.
There is much to learn from this experience.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. All right. Settings, display. Let's try turning off full screen. Alright, Headwind gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. When power casting, Headwind's aura travels in a wider, longer line than usual. If Headwind jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. After Headwind douses the adversary's pyre, his pyre recovers... Oh, flame equal to up to 50% of the damage dealt. Headwind and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. While bearing the orb, Headwind and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Headwind and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Headwind and his allies cause banished adversary to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. I kind of like that one.
The Master General reveals his stratagem. A flash of inspiration for next time. Until the next ride.
Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that. I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then... Well, this is very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait. I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait.
Oh. As you return to the wagon after vanquishing the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown.
Where did he go?
Ew, wait, the sleeping guy?
The minstrel. He's gone.
You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel, who has been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel, or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him.
We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going.
You gaze upon the stars once more. Yeah, let's try restarting this. Apparently this game is too hot to handle. Pulling up my resource monitor to see how things are going. I mean, there's... Wait. Oh! That's where it changes the gender. That's cool. Let's try this again. Alright, Sarah, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Dum dum. Dum dum dum. Display. What if I change it to 1920 by 1080? See if that's any better. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it. Alright. Got that, got that.
Nasivaram Kira.
No, it's still lagging. That's really weird. Oh, is it this one? Haub, the midnight star. The night star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of flagging hands.
Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the cairn of Haub, then. That's right, we have to risk it.
What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then?
We'll find him. On this night or another.
They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Pyre game lag. In launch options. All right, let's try this. Yeah, also, I don't know if it's a Chrome thing or if it's a game thing, because a lot of people are complaining about some poor FPS in the game. Yeah, it's still happening. All right, let's try the other option real quick. Oh, well, it might help if I typed the right things. It's very interesting, though, that it happens partway through the game. Well, it seems like it's not something that'll happen to everyone. It's kind of system specific. I don't know if that was really better. Let's try their other solution. Let it rest until Monday. Oh, I must have missed some dialogue. Hedwyn thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite the one you took. Jodario believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Alright guys, we'll try this out and see if it works. I will close Discord though, and see if that helps. So, which way? We got the glue hive or the fall flat again. Or Cody choose. And actually, while we do that, I'm going to change that, because that didn't seem to make any difference, and I don't want it just slamming frames. Hate to leave on a sour note, but you gotta get to sleep. Alright, buddy. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. It's always good to see you. You take care of yourself. Actually, according to another thread I saw, I apparently was not putting the commands that it recommended in right. Well, Shadow, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna end for the night, because I'm gonna be doing workouts for the next 45 minutes. 15 minutes, whatever. What was the result anyway? It was a tie between I Choose and Glue Hive. Well, I was gonna choose Glue Hive anyway, so that works. I almost think this is worse. No, there haven't been any workouts this stream, which I've been enjoying because I worked out before the stream. Yeah, I hope I can. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'm gonna play through it and just record it and put it up on YouTube. As you travel through the stark badlands of Glue Hive, Hedwyn seems more ill at ease than usual. There is no sign of the missing minstrel.
Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch he must have come this way. Would that our hunches be more dependable. But do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise.
You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon. They refused to say much more for now. You're right, you didn't even do playing, so you gotta hold on to enough so that way you can do Lauren stream next time, right?
Stop the wagon.
What? How come?
Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so.
Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Another option is... This is really going to bug me that all of a sudden it has just started doing this. Where do I disable in-game overlay? Where do I disable? Ah. Turn that off. Let's see if that helps. To restart the PC. It's so close to the end of the night. If I do that, I might as well stop. Yeah, that does seem worse. Gosh darn it. Let's get rid of that. I mean, it loads fine. It seems smooth. Oh, weird. Did it, yeah, it did. There you go. Yeah, I may just do these workouts real quick and then call it a night and see if I can figure this out. Because that's gonna bother me if I can't even play it. Yeah, the more I play, the worse it gets. I might have to do some research. It's not unheard of for something like that to happen with games, especially if they haven't been updated in a while. Sometimes they just run weird on better components. So I'll have to do some research and see if there's anything I can find. I may also try running it while not streaming and see if that makes a difference. Push-ups done. Oh, it's doing better. Thanks for asking. While lifting some weights today, it started to feel a little poor, but I stopped before I did too much. Oh, there's 20. Oh, don't worry. I'm not doing too much. I'm taking it easy. I'm learning my limits. I'm being good. Oh, out of breath now, though.
well... Let's see if there's anyone I'm following that's doing anything. This is Pyre music, yeah, I just threw it on in the background. Oh, well, I should probably go ahead and end this so that way I can start troubleshooting Pyre and see what I can do. So, we'll call it a night. I appreciate you guys sticking out this with me, despite some of the technical limitations. Jammin is doing Inscription. I don't think I'm following Jammin.
Sponsored by 8.
Let's see if we can, There we go. We'll go give him some love. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. You all have a wonderful night. I'll get this fixed, I promise. You take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other. And as always, we'll see you on the next adventure. Take care.